Namaste Krishna Rao garu, welcome to IYRTalks English session. In this session, I just want your reflections on the recent statement made by the Tamilnadu Chief Minister Vijay against corruption in public places, offices. So he said, if anybody can find out a guy who is taking corruption, he said he will reward that guy. And he also said, contribution to political parties by way of donations also he will review and just try to see under which context they got the benefit and how much of donation each person has got. Not only that, he has also enlisted the departments where they are highly corrupt and what should be done and all that, and he wanted to streamline the whole government without a corrupt element. And opposition parties, basically AIDMK and DMK, said how far this is possible. Is a part of the system, that's what they said, and this Chief Minister is premature to make comments on this and initiate actions on that. So this being the case, do you mean to say that the Chief Minister, what he has uttered, can he have a complete control on eradication of corruption in public places?
Yeah, he is not the first CM who came to power on platform of eradication of corruption. We had a number of them. In fact, most of the city leaders, when they make it to the political life, they tend to take this as a plank to come to power, because even on the screen they would have played this type of roles where they go after the corrupt and then jail them and things like that, like something like Bharatiya cinema of Kamal Hassan, etc. N.T. Ramarao came to power on the plank of eradication of corruption. Was he able to eradicate corruption? No, I don't think so. Second, there are 3-4 issues related to corruption. In fact, when we were in the academy, there used to be a director by name Appu, who is a very great civil servant. He used to post 3-4 questions and ask probationers to think over. Corruption versus efficiency. Corrupt, inefficient officer, corrupt, efficient officer, non-corrupt, efficient officer, non-corrupt, inefficient officer, who is better? So, corruption by itself is one angle, because government delivery is more important. Delivery counts. If your attack on corruption is going to bring the administration to a halt, it's not worth it. In most of these people, because of their lack of knowledge of public service and how it works, they tend to take a stand which can harm the governance itself. That happened with N.T. Ramarao, that happened with M.G. Ramachandran. So delivery failed. So if you want to attack corruption without delivery being failed, you need to have a very well thought out strategy. Whom you are attacking. If you attack the most corrupt and go after them, maybe it will have a positive effect. But if you leave the most corrupt and go after smaller fellows, it will send a wrong signal as far as the system is concerned. Second, when you take decisions, sometimes the decisions can go wrong. When decisions go wrong, no malified, still there can be loss to the exchequer. How are you going to deal with those cases? Are you going to give them the benefit of doubt and support them? And the good leader should be able to distinguish both and support such initiatives wherever they have failed and there could be a loss, but still no malified can be attributed, and go against those people who have done things with malified. Then how is he going to proceed further? Next elections, how does he want to fight? Is he going to fight with funds, without funds? If he is going to fight the next elections with funds, he cannot fight corruption, because he will start making money for next election. So these are all highly complicated public administration system that is running, in which corruption is a part. So when you are attacking corruption, unless you have a broader view of how it will have effects on the system, you will fail. Second, how do you review the regulations, rules, acts which are giving rise to corruption and attack them at the source? That also needs a lot of preparation. Unless he is willing to tackle all these things and then address corruption, just like N.T. Ramarao and MGR, he will also end up as a failure as far as corruption is concerned. In fact, at one time, Jayalalitha's corruption was so great, DMK came to power on the plank of anti-corruption. But immediately within 2-3 years, they became equally corrupt or more corrupt. So, people are giving you a reaction vote. So, you should be willing to accept that and carefully plan your strategy. That's where maturity and the advice he gets will be of greater relevance.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.